All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is the final part, part 3 of last week's week-long Mullet Lake fishing adventure. Had to wrap it all up. It's always sad to leave a fishing trip, especially when the last couple days is when you really start to figure out how to catch fish on that body of water. Typically how it goes, but we'll be back down there next year with all the knowledge that we know now, which isn't much, but we know more than we knew last year when we were down there. So needless to say, we will be going back next year and targeting monster smallmouths. So without any further ado, here is the video. Is this Molly? Rock bass? It's almost like you and Aunt Pocahontas are related. Good eating. What's the limit of rock bass? 25, you think? You can get 25 of them buggers? You know, it's all starting to make sense now. Finally found a monster. Is this Molly? Rage across smallmouth. I don't think he'd do us very good in a tournament. Green pumpkin, red flake, I believe. Rage craw. Texas rigged on a punch rig. Finally actually using the punch rig in Punching Country. Hooked. The key to this rig is the bobber stopper, wherever it went. What? Oh wow, he hit it up there like 15 inches. Bobber stopper. I don't know if you can call it a bobber stopper if there's not a bobber involved. What would you call it? Weight stopper? Cast under that dock twice, don't catch one. It's true what they say, you can learn something from your elders. Oh, largemouth? Smallmouth! Who would have thought you'd catch more smallmouth under the docks than largemouth? But there's one sitting right up on the boat launch. How do I punch a wacky? I don't think there's any way to make it weedless that way, though. I need to put 2 wackies on. Put one wacky style inside of the Texas rig style. Make it like a cross.
No, they make weedless wacky hooks with a spring.
When you hook my leg, I'm throwing you in the water. Was it a big one? Did you see him? You know? Oh, how much do you think he weighed? At least 5? Well, you are good at breaking your rods. Oh! Did you see that? Pull it right out of his mouth. I bet I could put one of them case worms on here. You got any 4-inch Senkos? Do you? You got any goby colored 4-inch? I could trim one. Do you really? Dig them out for me. I know you don't want me rummaging through your selection. He didn't even, yeah, he didn't even pop. I just lost a 6. Mine was at least 6. You know they're not very big when you set the hook and the skin hook doesn't even come out. So I'm getting a lot of fish on the goby colored worm that aren't getting hooked. So in theory, I'm going to put on a 4-inch as opposed to a 5-inch Senko on the punch rig with the beef shank of a hook. So there's less worm for them to eat before they get up to the business end here. We'll let you guys know shortly if it makes a difference. Oh, that's a big one, isn't it? You in that? You in that? I'll give the GoPro another shot. Uh-oh. Shut up. Is that the 7-pounder we've been talking about? Bring him in, bring him in, bring him in. She has just stopped. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I didn't press the button.
Push the hook down your finger. It's supposed to be.
The roof of the mouth. The roof of the inside of the mouth?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Oh.
They never get off.
It's from the littlest piece of skin. Hold your line tight.
Okay. Yeah, it's barely on there, dude. Put your whole hand in that freaking mouth.
There we go. That's a nice one, dude.
Skill that rarely gets up that high, dude.
That's the best thing to do. Bloopers.
Yeah.
What was it?
Just almost through.
Oh, really? Almost like I said that. Alright guys, we're going to have to be really quiet. We're going to try to do something that nobody's ever done before. And we're going to catch, on hook and line, an 8-point whitetail on the flip. Oh, that was terrible. He's getting nervous. Oh, he's going to eat it. Oh. He's being very cautious of us. Very, very cautious. Another rock bass. They're not really that small, right? Look how fat that bugger is. It's looking like we should be stringing up rock bass. Been about 10 minutes since we caught one. Looks like we got a decent one. Smallmouth. Been a while since we caught one of those. Want a net? Oh, that's not good.
Jesus.
Just
pull the line up and grab it.
Hold that. Right in the top of the mouth. He smells too. You smell him? He's a stinky smallmouth. Well, he wasn't coming off. Finally caught another. Oh, he's bit. Oh. 30-pound Power Pro? Yeah, right. No, I was coming in off a shore. This one, I don't want this one to poop on me like the other one did. Got smallmouth poop on my shorts. Oh, we almost had a double too. I don't. Must have been another rock bass. We'd be getting close to our limit of rock bass if we were keeping. Back to the 5-inch Senko. 4-inch just wasn't feeling right. Will I be catching more rock bass with the 4-inch? Probably. Do I want to catch rock bass? Not really. Back to the 5-inch. Searching for mondos. Even though the last fish I caught was like a 10-inch smallie. It's alright. Gotta let the old man catch a few fish. Been out fishing them all week. A net on that one, eh? Try not to get tangled this time. This time I'm gonna wait till right when the fish is about to come to hit the button, because I know it's gonna stop like 10 seconds after. Is it? Is it a big one? Is it a big one? Scoot over. Go left. Is this going to be the first time I follow the boat? Largemouth, you think? You haven't seen him yet. Oh, don't let him in. What do you think that one is? He's probably about 5 pounds.
I don't know.
Here, hold the handle of that. I don't know what that GoPro's doing right now. He's smaller than the last one. Still, I mean... Decent. No, he wasn't picture worthy. Before I can even pick up my wacky rod, he catches another rock bass. A rock bass slayer back here. We haven't caught a small rock bass yet. I mean, that one's smaller, but that's where you want him to be hooked, right? Dink fit. That's the best way to land. That's the best way to land them there, bud. Another one under the same pontoon. Looks like a yep, rock bass. Rock bass slayer. I'm onto the wacky now, just because I'm tired of not catching any fish. Wacky, is it weedless? No. Does it catch more fish than the punch rig? Obviously. You gotta stand up to skip. That was a good one. We found where the rock bass headquarters appear to be. Can I get a hook set? Uh-oh. I thought the hook set it was going. Oh! Oh, it's got rock bass written all over it. Now the fun begins. Just leaving the pier heads of the Sheboygan River. We have a long, potentially rather bumpy and wet ride back to the cabin to hopefully get leftovers from dinner. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed the boat doesn't sink. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Oh, I got sinus congestion. Final day of our fishing adventure out here on Mullet Lake. We are going to put the boat on the trailer, drive it to the other side of the lake, put it back in the water and go fishing because we got very lucky last night and the night before that, making it the whole length of the lake and back without sinking. So eventually, you know, good luck runs out, so we're gonna play it safe this time. Hopefully put the beat down on some fish. Stay tuned. Survived, made it to the launch. Part one of today's adventure. Almost a success. Now I just gotta get the boat on the trailer. We survived. Made it to this beautiful, beautiful boat launch on the Sheboygan River. I believe we have to go that way, down the river, and get on the Black River, put the beat down on some fish. Maybe we'll fish around in the Sheboygan, because this this stretch up here looks rather fishy. There's only one way to find out. Hold up. Ever since Mikey dropped the boat off the trailer, we leave the front hooked on. All right. First fish back in the slop on the wacky worm. Not like we were trying to use top water or anything. That's a nice one. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be throwing this frog for. No, no blow-ups. You would know, trust me. Starting to remember why I don't ever use these stupid things. 20% chance of rain, they said. They were gonna be wrong, I said. Dad puts the hammer down on one with a frog. It's a salmon rod. I don't think we brought any salmon rods.
Oh, here it comes. No camera?
I'm Cameron. I told you it wasn't that big.
Big enough.
Well, you got 4 pounds of lettuce there. That's a decent one, dude. This bait's not long enough for this rig.
Look how fat that thing is, dude.
Well, give me a second. Let me put my bait on. Look at this stupid thing I'm trying out. That's photo worthy. Lose reel's nicer than I thought. It goes really decently far for a pretty light bait.
Yeah, it's all on the reel, I'm saying. The bearings and all that. Justin throw things halfway across the lake. Watch this. Unbelievable. I thought it was line, maybe the rod, eyelet.
Well, it all plays a factor. I think the reels. Oh yeah. How do you get like 3 blow-ups in one set of pads and none in the next? Those other ones were thicker. Well, clearly it's just perfect. Oh. Literally right after he says, we haven't caught a rock bass yet, he catches the rock bass in the same sentence. Is that on the wacky too? That one smells too. I can smell it from here. Oh, he's down in the lettuce. I got him. Big one. It's a big one. Probably. That's definitely the smallest pike of the trip. Other side of the river was not very productive, so we decided to come back to the side of the river around yesterday. Start up a little bit further from where we ended. Still fishing new water. Rather windy. Hopefully something good will happen. At Hunters for Life, it is our mission to make the great outdoors accessible to anyone and everyone, regardless of age, limitation, or disability, one partner at a time. Our great partners include Threads and Ink, Huron Mountain Rod Company, made right here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Mud Buddy Motors, based out of Utah. Our good friend Nick over at Superior Outfitters, also a dealer for Huron Mountain Rods. Brian McCarter with Nemesis Baits. Light Dreamers, custom pike and muskie baits. Based out of Chicago, shipped worldwide. And last but not least, our good buddy Adam Carpenter, host of the one and only Outdoor Show. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy adventures.